Confidence is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with your reality. Meaning, we lack confidence not because of our current situation of body, bank balance, education, or all the reasons you can think of. Because if that was true, then a lot of politicians would never get successful. Henry Ford had no formal education, but he had a commanding nature, and he got what he wanted. Abraham Lincoln didn't consider himself to be particularly good-looking. He even poked fun of his looks on several occasions. That didn't stop him to become the President of America. The history is littered with such examples. So, the thing that we lack is the right frame of thinking and our self-talk. And just practicing with action won't help you increase your commanding confidence unless you change your mental attitude about yourself. The so-called help about offering action to overcome problems is fundamentally wrong. It is all about mentally fixing your self-image first and then embracing your true self as who you really are. Notice that the men who are really confident are like open books. They are just being themselves without pretending to be someone else. And therefore, if he is cocky, then you can see it. He won't water down his opinions or change his views just to please the audience. Because he has accepted who he is and the confidence just flows through him naturally. He doesn't have to prepare his words before speaking or think of articulating sentences. He is not self-conscious about his appearance and does not care about pleasing others particularly. So how do we attain all this? How do we alter this state of mind to become as we want it to be? It is to alter your belief about yourself in your subconscious mind. Only then you can fix your self-image and command confidence in your being. A lot of the content on YouTube will tell you to look good, dress well, earn a good living and all sorts of action-based advice. It does help. But unless you remove your limiting beliefs and change your self-image in your mind, you will still be a shy man who looks good. Looking good and earning more will make you feel better about yourself, but it won't change your limiting beliefs. Therefore, it is just like putting a band-aid on things and not fixing the underlying issue. So, what you need to do is imagine yourself as who you want to be. The first step is to do revision in your imagination. That is, change all the memories where you felt lack of confidence in your imagination. For example, you tried to talk to a girl and got nervous and it went bad. Now go into your imagination and enact the same situation, but exactly the way you wanted it to go. Have a flawless interaction with her. Feel the joy of being in the flow. A completely relaxed and charming interaction. Feel the satisfaction as she gives you her number. And the sensation of your fingers typing it in your phone. Go for a kiss and feel the softness of her lips on yours. Make it as lifelike as possible by feeling the emotions and visualizing it to very fine details. Like all the details of her dress, the weather, the surroundings, and the tone of your voice. And by doing this, you have successfully repainted the memory the way you want it to be. Now you will remember it this way rather than the way it happened. This will immensely help in discarding the limiting belief of confidence deficit in your being. Not to mention, when you make it as lifelike as possible, the subconscious mind starts to believe it to be the reality. Hence, it must bring it into your physical experience. So, your future interaction may end up happening exactly like you imagined in revision. Repeat this revision process each night until it feels real to you. And you will have changed your past self-image to be exactly the way you want. The next step is to use shadow training to change your current self-image to be exactly how you want. The shadow training or shadow boxing is a technique boxers use to train against their opponent in their imagination, with eyes closed. The boxer creates a lifelike replica of his opponent in his mind to train against him. This is what you need to do to change your current self-image. But instead of fighting an opponent, create your future ideal self-image. You can use inspiration from other men whom you admire. But bear in mind not to mimic him. The goal is not to copy him, but to insert his attributes into yourself, but personalize them to your own taste. You are constructing a commanding confidence version of yourself and not becoming someone else. Once you feel satisfied with the image, study him, observe how he walks, how he talks. Create different scenarios where you observe his conduct. And once you feel like you have absorbed all that he is, become him. Firmly believe that this is who you are. Reenact this same mental training in your mind again and again until it begins to feel natural to you. Involve all your 5 senses in your imagination. Like shaking someone's hand firmly, with striking confidence. Feel the masculine grip of your hand. Seeing people looking at you with wonder and attraction. Hearing people say to you that you feel so different. What have you done to become so bold, we want to know. Taste the coffee that you are drinking while you sit confidently with your date. Smell its delicious aroma as you feel absolutely fabulous about yourself. Observe how your date is looking at you with absolutely charmed eyes. And in time, your subconscious will start to believe that this is who you really are. And surely, this is who you will really become. The key is to involve your own personality in the act and avoid becoming someone else. Because unless it feels natural to you in your imagination, it will never become your core belief. Consequently, never to be your reality. Watch this video next if you want to dive deeper in the subconscious mind and how you can deliberately create your own reality and manifest all that you desire with ease.